TMK Politics Now, with your host, Maximus Kane. Unfiltered, reliable, fearless.
So the White House and the Orange Hitler want to move away from the Epstein files, but not going to happen because nobody else wants to move on from it. And Donald Trump's going to do everything he can to distract people from the Epstein files. But you've been mentioned over 1 million times in the Epstein files. We already saw that you lied about getting rid of Jeffrey Epstein in 2004. And Rohanna, a Democrat representative from California, and Thomas Massie, a representative Republican from Kentucky, were able to find 6 names of likely co-conspirators in 2 hours after searching 3 million pages. Those motherfuckers can read. Holy shit. But the co-conspirators, not only did they find the names, because they kept bullshitting so much to Congress that Rohanna said, fuck it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read their fucking names off right here on the House floor. And that's exactly what he did today, was read their names out on the House floor. Now, I'm going to read these names off, and you know, I would say forgive me for saying their names wrong, but I don't give a fuck, especially when it comes to one of them, and you'll understand why. So the names that were read by Rohanna right on the House floor was Leslie Les Wexner, the billionaire founder of L Brands or Victoria's Secrets, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayman. He is a CEO of DP World and a billionaire businessman in the UAE. Nicola Caputo, a former member of the European Parliament. Salvatore Nuara, rumored to be a former contact from the NYPD. Zurab Mikhaladze, I can't say his name. Leonid Leonov. And Rohanna used his speech and debate clause immunity to name these individuals, arguing that the DOJ had no legal basis to redact these names. Now, I agree, they have no legal basis to redact these names, but they can redact these names, but then accidentally not redact the names of the victims? No, they didn't. And not only were the emails showing, these were unredacted files that Rohanna and Thomas Massie and also Jamie Raskin were able to look at. They were, redacting these names, but in the redacted Epstein files that were coming out, not only were these names redacted, but names of the victims were not, including pictures of these women as they were younger. An email from Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayman in September 2015, an exchange with Jeffrey Epstein and Sulayman bragged about the women he had met at the American University in Dubai. He wrote to Epstein, "She got engaged, but now back with me. Amazing body, best sex I ever had." The unredacted documents also revealed that Sulayman frequently emailed Epstein about visiting his private island and even asked Epstein for a personal introduction to Elon Musk in 2017. He also emailed Epstein asking if he should go to Donald Trump's inauguration in 2017 and specifically asked, "Do you think there will be a possibility that we could shake hands?" Fuck. Give me a break. Donald Trump wants to move on. Other people do not. I can tell you from experience, these victims do not want to move on. And they most likely will not move on unless they have some sort of, closure, some sort of a way for people to be held accountable. And I can tell you that from experience. And Donald Trump is going to do everything he can to distract people from looking at the Epstein files and thinking about everything else. And he already started. He started in Michigan. In Michigan, there's a bridge called the Ambassador Bridge that's there. And it's owned by the Moran family. And I know it's going to sound like Moran. It's going to be probably spelled like moron, but either way. There's a new bridge that's already been built. and it cost Canada $6.4 billion. They paid for the whole thing, and they're paying for maintenance for the next 30 to 32 years. Now, Donald Trump is trying to stop this bridge from being open. And the reason he's trying to stop this bridge from being open is because the Moran family has the Ambassador Bridge, which right now is the monopoly bridge that allows Windsor, Ontario, Canada, and Detroit or Michigan to connect. Well, with this Gordie Howe Bridge, this would take care of the congestion and allow more trade to move through. Now, Donald Trump today is saying that the United States should own 50% of it, even though Canada flipped the bill for everything. Now, this is going to create hundreds of jobs on both sides of the bridge. So, hundreds of jobs in Canada, hundreds of jobs in Michigan. Trump wants to block it because the Moran family doesn't want this bridge to open, and they have been to court multiple times, and they have been thrown out multiple times. And Donald Trump is using the same arguments that he, because he's president, can just change this agreement, this legal binding agreement that they made in 2012 to have this bridge made, because he believes that they should own 50%. Well, here's the problem. Canada owns 50% and Michigan owns 50%. Last time I fucking checked, Michigan is in the United States. If you're going to do America first, then don't cut off this bridge, motherfucker. You're going to cost people their jobs, you stupid fuck. Do you even know how to spell first, motherfucker? And stop fucking around with people's jobs and their lives and their livelihoods. Just because you were born with a silver spoon up your ass doesn't mean everybody else was. People have to work for a fucking living, you piece of shit. Everybody take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'll see you in the next video.